Uncle tricked me, my sister, and our friend, so the three of us, into giving them.
Hey beautiful people, how you all doing today? It's your girl Destiny here and welcome to my channel. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. This video is one of the most nasty video I've ever come across, and I'm sharing this video for us to have the conversation because this is really sickening, like it's sickening. So this video is a video of a woman who came online to share a story time of how her uncle was able to manipulate and deceive her sister and her friend to literally give them, I can say the word, but yeah, and that's so disgusting. And that just shows the frame of how people are, especially younger girls, are being SA, right in their home, right in a place where they should feel safe. They will be SA. Anyway, guys, I need you guys to hear this woman's story and let me know what you think down in the comment section and how we can protect our children and our girls. I want to know your suggestions down in the comment section. And if you have your own story and you feel compelled to share, please go ahead and share it down in the comment section. I would love to know. Like, I'll just love to hear from you guys, your take, your story, wherever you feel comfortable with, go ahead with it. So with that all said, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, okay? Because we have amazing, both light-hearted conversation and deep conversations like this. So go ahead and subscribe to this channel and click the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I post a video, because I post video every single day, 2 videos every single day. So you don't want to miss out. With that all said, guys, let's go check out what the sister story is, and then we'll come back and talk more.
Story time on how my biological uncle tricked me, my sister, and our friend, so the three of us, to give him and his friend, who was the same age as him, probably a year older, into giving them. So this happened when I was like 6 or 7. This also happened in Las Vegas as well. Well, this was like a pretty average day, really regular day. I'm not really sure when this happened, but I know that it happened a little bit before everything with Quinn happened. So it was a regular day. We were outside playing, and out of nowhere, my uncle comes up to us and he's just like, you guys want to play a game? That's probably going to be the title of this series, of this particular episode and story time. Let's play a game, because that's exactly what he said. Like, do you guys want to play a game? Let's play a game. And if you know me in real life, like, I am a gamer. I'm a gamer now. Then I'm fairly good at what I do, and I've always just had like this competitive spirit. So when he said that, I'm just like, oh, like, yeah, like, let's get to it. I'm thinking like, my innocent mind is not thinking anything of what was to come. I'm thinking like, we about to, play ball or something, because my uncle was playing sports like basketball and stuff. Like, I'm thinking like, we about to get it in, but we ended up actually getting it in. And so him and his friend, and my uncle is 7, 8 years older than me. So we're 6 at the time. He's like 14, 15, like somewhere around there. I'm like 7, my sister's 6. Like, our friend is the same age as us, like, 7, 6. And he's like 7, 8 years older than me. And his friend's older than him, like a year older than him. So they know full on well what they were doing. And it's just, even from a young age, the male species is truly capable of being disgusting creatures. So they basically like round us up. We lived in these apartments called Parkway Villas in Las Vegas. If you're in that region and like, you're from Las Vegas, more than likely, if you was a little hoodlum like us, some hood babies, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And so they're all like these little like townhome villas things, real ghetto, real ghetto. But they round us up from outside playing, and they take us upstairs, into Devon's room. His name is Devon. I'm gonna call him DIVAUGHN So they round us up, take us into his room, and let the games begin. So as soon as we're all in the room, Devon locks the door behind us. Locks the door. And my mom and my grandmother, they're not home. I'm not sure where they went. We're just kids, but they're not home. They left us with him because he's our uncle. He's supposed to be watching us. Supposed to be. So shortly after the doors are locked, he proceeds to tell us, okay, so this is how the game's going to go. You guys are going to line up. Me and my friend are going to be against this wall, and we're going to see who can get the job done the fastest. And whoever wins, it's really so fucking sick when you think about it. Especially them being high school boys. It's like, what were you thinking? But he's like, whoever wins gets a toy. And we're little girls, so we're little girls. Like, I truly feel at fault too for even, and I don't know where she is to this day. I don't even know her name, this little girl, but like, I feel particularly responsible for even the door being open to such abuse in her life because of me and my sister and our uncle. So we're lined up against the wall. They make us get on our knees. All three of us, they make us get on our knees. And we're in front of them. And they have on basketball shorts because, like I told you, like they play sports, they play basketball type of stuff. That's originally thinking me what the game was. So I kind of knew as we were going upstairs, like, what kind of game is this? Like, obviously we're not going to play no sports because, like, why are we going upstairs? But they dropped their basketball shorts. And, oh, man. I'm doing my makeup, so, like, I'm doing my best not to cry, girl. So they drop them shorts and they immediately start, fedaddling with themselves. It's horrible. And they're like, the first one to get the job done gets a toy. So we're all confused, but at the same time, like, we so deep in it, there's like literally no way to get out. Like, so the game starts. They're like, put your mouth on it. So that's exactly what we do. I'm in front of my uncle, and then Sparkle, my sister, and our friend, I don't remember her name, is in front of the other boy who's a year older than my uncle. But they both go to the same school. They're like best friends. No, I do not know this boy's name. I don't know. Otherwise, I would definitely give y'all his name, but I don't know. Like, I don't even know our friend's name. I just know, like, we were super young, super impressionable. Like, I don't know, bro. But, yeah, we are out, and it's just a whole bunch of just, like, they are loving every second of this. And then slowly but surely, they're telling us what to do. They're telling us how to make it more, and, things like that. Very, very sick stuff. And without giving too much detail, I'm going to say that my uncle specifically enjoyed me. So he didn't want me off of him. Because apparently, he, compared to the younger girls, I was doing what he wanted the most. So he kept me. And he was instructing them to do what I was doing. And he would make me use my hands, one hand, then it would be two hands, then it would be no hands. Like, it was crazy. And I can't even tell you all the things I was thinking. Like, Like I didn't even know what the parts of my own body were called. Besides, like my granny used to call it. I had no idea what our mouth was on. Like I had no idea. Like yeah, I had a little brother, but it was we didn't. We were kids. Like it wasn't nothing like that. Like what? What? So the game's still going on. Um, I'm not really too sure what was going on with his friend and my sister and our friend, but I know that my uncle was loving it. I'm talking about he was enjoying himself to the point where like this wasn't the only time we played this game. Like this is just the first time I remember it by detail. Because one thing about the senses is they trigger certain things. Like all my senses were activated. Like I was hearing, I was feeling, I was touching, I was tasting, and I remember a smell. Like he smelled like he smelled like he smelled like, and not just no. He was never a clean boy. Like he was dirty. Like he smelled. So like, and another thing about the senses is taste. I knew I was finished once I tasted salt. And before the video ends, I want to say that a little while after this, I started watching adult videos and getting in a lot of trouble, not because I was necessarily enjoying it, but I wanted to learn how to do it right. I know it's but I just wanted to know how to do it right. Like I said, I was competitive, bro. So like,
It's true. They say that the people that abuse younger girls, children, are usually people close to them. And sometimes it could even be the older kids. It could be older men and sometimes the older kids. I love to know what you think about this story down in the comment section. I really don't have so much, like, I feel like this is too much for me to stomach in. I really want to know what you think about this down in the comment section. But please keep it respectful as always. Yeah, on this channel, we're allowed to disagree, but we'll do it in a respectful way. It's just like it's clear it's that children sees what happens around them. Like even the so-called uncle, he's a child. But definitely, where did he learn it from? Where did he learn it from? And this is why we always have this conversation here, like as a parent, protect your kids. Be very, very intentional about what you expose your kids with, who you expose your kids with, because that's going to shape them for the rest of their life and trauma. You can clearly tell this sister has gone through a lot because she was also one of the sisters that share the story of how her mother didn't protect her, her mother boyfriend had his way with her when she was 8. And if you haven't seen that video, go check out that video. It just clearly shows that it now becomes a ripple effect. Like there was a video I did some time ago of a girl that talked about how she has slept with 100 and something people, and people were calling her out like da 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 da. And I was like, it's whatever trauma that she incurred as a child, and that's what I keep going back to, having children, the trauma, what you're exposing your children to, and even having or not having children, because it all boils down to the trauma that most of all we're experiencing. And the trauma reflects the type of behavior we display. Clearly, this woman, she's hurt, and I pray she's getting the help and the healing she deserves, and she needs to help her go through this because she's remembering this thing so vividly well with a lot of details. And as kids, you now want to, like she said, she start getting into it, start wanting to be the best and all that, because she is a child. She is a child that a trauma has been planted into her, and that's our way of responding to this. And this is why I keep saying this over and over and over again, especially women. You don't want to bring a child into this life and leave the child for the environment, for the people out there to do whatever they did with them, and you are not there to protect them, you are not there to educate them, you are not there to lead them in the right direction. And these are some of the reasons why, yes, apart from the economy and how men are trash, how men leave the entire work to women, these are also some of the reasons I tell women, be very intentional about whether you want to have kids, because you don't want to bring people with trauma, bring a child here, inflict this child with trauma because you were not paying attention, you were not there for that child, you didn't put the child in the right environment, you exposed the child to the wrong type of people. You don't want to bring trauma into trauma, because I feel like that's how we're existing right now in this world. Like, trauma is producing trauma, and we're just going in circles and circles and circles. That young boy was, who taught him that? Who taught him how it's been done? That is telling her how she should do it. Somebody did. Who exposed him to those things? Because he's a child too. He's 14. And sometimes trauma children traumatize other children. And that's why, as parents, you have to be very, very cautious, open, intentional about your children. It's not just having them and leaving them for whatever to take care of or to exist. Anyway, guys, I'd love to know your own take about this conversation down in the comment section, because it's really pissing me off. It's really like, how do we protect our girls? Because they are not safe with anybody. They are not even safe with other children. How do we protect our children? How do we protect our girls? I want to know your thoughts down in the comment section, but please keep it respectful as always. I applaud women like this that are able to open up and share their story and help other people to learn and have conversation that helps the larger people. Like, I do appreciate them so much, and thank you. So go ahead and share your thought down in the comment section. Share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have amazing conversation. So go ahead and share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. When you like this video, it helps YouTube to push out my content for more people to see and join in the conversation. So go ahead and do that. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed to this channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video.